Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and doing well. Children, in our last class, we were discussing the chemical properties of metals, in which we have discussed the reactions of metals with oxygen, right? Today, we will see the reaction of metals with water. So, the reaction of metals with water. When some metals react vigorously with water, like in case of sodium, it is stored in kerosene oil. Say for example, when some metals react with water to form metal oxides and metal hydroxides. So hydrogen gas is released in these reactions. On the other hand, some metals react very slowly with water, like in case of iron, Fe. Say for example, here you can see sodium. When it reacts with water, it gives you sodium hydroxide and hydrogen is released. Here sodium Na, when it reacts with water, H2O, it gives you sodium hydroxide, NaOH, and this H2 is released. Similarly with calcium, when it reacts with water, it gives you calcium hydroxide and hydrogen is released. Okay. Now, when we are talking about a few metals, it reacts with the different forms of water. Different forms in the sense with cold water, with hot water, and some metals react with steam as well. So now we'll see first when metals react with cold water. When these metals reacting with the cold water, it is considered as a more stable because their hydroxides are very stable. So they show stability in their reactions. For example, you can see here potassium and sodium. Potassium, K, formula for potassium, symbol for potassium is K. When it reacts with water, it's give you KOH, potassium hydroxide, and hydrogen is released. Okay. Similarly with sodium, when it reacts with water, and this water here, it is a cold water, right, and it is giving you sodium hydroxide and H2 gas is released. So these are the reactions with the cold water and they are considered to be a very stable one. Then when some metals it react with hot water, it form oxides. Okay, there we were talking about they are giving you the hydroxides, but when these metals, few metals, when react with the hot water, it forms oxides. Say for example magnesium. Magnesium, when it reacts with the water, hot water, it gives you magnesium oxide and again the hydrogen gas is released. Okay. Now when some metals, when it reacts with steam, you all know, vapors. For example, aluminium, iron and zinc, these are the elements which reacts with the steam. So when zinc it reacts with water here is steam, in the form of steam, it gives you zinc oxide plus hydrogen gas is released. Similarly it gives with iron, similarly it gives with aluminium. Okay, it gives the oxide and the hydrogen gases are relieved. But now when we talk about the copper, when it reacts with water here, steam, it doesn't give you any reactions, or with any form of water, cold water, hot water, gas, it doesn't give any reaction. So copper is very less reactive in the series here. So I'll tell you the tendency of water to react with the metals. So the tendency of metals to react with water is as follows. Like you all can see, potassium, sodium considered to be the highest one in form of reactivity. So potassium is more than sodium, sodium more than calcium, calcium more than magnesium, magnesium more than aluminium. Similarly, like aluminium is highly reactive with more than zinc, then iron, and then copper. So copper doesn't give any reaction when it reacts with water. Alright, so this is the children chemical property of metals when it reacts with water. Like I said, with the cold water, the elements, the metals, when it react with the cold water, these gives the more stable hydroxides compared to the other form of water, hot water or steam, right? So these are the chemical properties of metals with with metals. Sorry, chemical properties of metals with water. Alright, now on the basis of this topic, I have made the questions for you all. These are true or false. This you have to write it down in your notebooks where you are writing the earlier chapters answers. Science notebook, right? And if you'll see children here on the screen, these are the mix-up of the properties of metals, okay, which we are talking about, like physical and chemical as well. So it's just to have a check whether the concepts are clear, whether you are able to answer or not, and if not, then please do hear the videos again and again for correct answers. Alright, now the reasons you have to give me. These are the questions. Similarly, this also you have to write it down in your notebook, right? So children, will meet in our next video with the another chemical property of metals. Alright, till then, keep studying, keep revising. Thank you.